Ever see a stock chart that looks like this and you go, man, I wish I would have bought that company when it was only a couple bucks a share. Now it's at 20 and I could have made a ton of money. Maybe that was you with Ford at $4.50 a share or GoPro at $2.50. Well, is now your chance with Smile Direct Club trading for just over $3? Here is the income statement on the 2020 10K report, and as you can clearly see on this net loss line, if there's a competition between Smile Direct Club and a wood chipper to see who can shred money faster, Smile Direct Club would win. I mean, seriously, look at this. Revenue just under 400 million, net loss of 74 million. 2019 was a doozy, 706 million in revenue and a net loss of $537 million. That is just remarkable. And then in 2020, 607 million in revenue, so a decrease there, and a net loss of 278 million. Just look at that net loss as a percentage of revenue. It is pretty spectacular. One thing, though, that you definitely have to keep in mind is the marketing and selling expenses. $322 million, $481 million, and $213 million. An absolutely astronomical amount of marketing. I mean, look at this. 481 versus 706 million in total revenue. They are marketing like crazy. Perhaps you've seen ads online. I've seen them market all over my city, and I sure hope so, given how much they're spending. If it weren't for the whole March 2020 situation happening and everyone covering up their teeth with masks, who knows what revenue would have been for the year 2020. Revenue growth is the most important factor for this company, and as you can see, 2018 to 2019 was significant revenue growth. The only other thing that you really need to know is that their gross margins are actually not too bad. Beyond that, we now know they spend so much money it's silly, and any metric measuring profitability will make you want to puke. Overall, their fundamentals are pretty terrible. But that's where we need to step away from the numbers and analyze this company from a different perspective. If you still have interest in looking into Smile Direct Club, you have to ask yourself two questions. Is teledentistry the future, and is Smile Direct Club going to be the main player in this new industry? If you answered yes to both of these questions, then it might make sense to buy Smile Direct Club. Here's why. The total addressable market for this industry is massive, so there's enormous growth potential for Smile Direct Club. If they can go back to growing revenues like they were prior to March of 2020, eventually they'll be able to bring down their marketing expenses and other expenses and reach enormous profitability. But here's the deal. The stock is currently being priced for bankruptcy, and the reason why it's being priced for bankruptcy is because it might go bankrupt. There's usually a reason why a stock is down 80 or 90%. If you want to get on the ground floor of a rebound opportunity, you have to take on risk. If you think to yourself that you want to wait until it looks like Smile Direct Club will safely make it out the other side, it will be too late. The stock price will have already priced that in. If you want to get in when you might 5 or 10x your money, you have to take on a lot of uncertainty and a lot of risk. The bottom line is that as we now know, this investment comes with a lot of risk. The company is highly unprofitable and it's been hurt a ton this past year and a half. All that being said, if you think that Smile Direct Club is going to be the player in the teledentistry industry, then it could be a great investment that produces enormous returns. Don't get too bogged down by how bad the financials look. It'd be a much better use of your time to see if consumers love this product and if their reviews are positive. That is what's going to determine the fate of this company. One final note is that if you see guys out there trying to predict revenue and forecast EPS and make stock price targets, just don't even listen to a word they're saying. They have no idea. There are too many unknowns with this company. Instead, it's better to look at it like a binary outcome. Either Smile Direct Club fails and you're going to lose pretty much all your money, or it's going to succeed and you're going to multiply your money many times over. That's a better view of this. With that said, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and consider subscribing. Until that next one, peace.